Oh, you just started counting down, and I'm like, no, you're not gonna wait 5 more seconds. I'm not gonna make you wait anymore. You don't deserve that. I'm better than that. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of This Week in Webdev. It's episode 7, which means next week I am doing this thing for 2 months. What the fuck? Time is flying. Hi Kangaroo. Hi Samuel. I was laughing at your emoji, but I wanted to try. I wanted to try this waiting screen for the first time because I think it gives time to people to prepare for the stream. And I always start the stream and I'm like, okay, now let's wait 15 minutes until people come. So maybe 15 minutes was a long time, but next time I'm gonna do just a 5-minute counter just so you don't have to wait if you get the notification. But yeah, I know it could be annoying if you're ready to go, when you're ready to watch and you see that loading screen, but whatever, I wanted to try it. So yeah, I wanted to try it. I want to do that like 5 minutes before the stream just so I can start a stream right away at 4 p.m. and just so I can keep it like around an hour. I don't want this thing to... It was good, Nimster says. I set a notification, I had time to load it up. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to do. But next time I'm going to do it for 5 minutes so everyone has time to prepare, grab some popcorn, whatever the fuck you're doing while you're watching this, and then we can get started right away without having to wait for people to come and blah blah blah. Alrighty, so this week in Web Dev episode 7. We survived another week, huh? As web developers, we're still getting the salary. We're still getting paid shit ton of money. We still have our jobs while other people are struggling right now. So don't be a pain in the ass and don't complain on Twitter. Oh my god, how long will this quarantine last? I cannot stand. If you have your job, shut up. We're still happy. Everything is going great. What happened this week in web development? I have no freaking idea, and that's why I made this show, just so you can help me figure it out. So, in the chat, during this entire stream, for the first 30-40 minutes, send every link that you have of a tweet, of an article, of whatever the hell you think that is worthy of mentioning this week. What is up with those fake people in your background? You're joking, right? Yeah, so just... send links of stuff that happened during this week, and then when I'm done with browsing Reddit and the other stuff, we're gonna move on to the stuff that you found out for this week, and I'm gonna read everything out loud. Alright, so yeah, also make sure to follow This Week on I cannot even pronounce the thing, like This Week in Web Development on Twitter. The link is Twiv. Yeah, it's unpronounceable. I don't know why I named the show this way, Twivdev. I'm just gonna call it Twiv. So make sure to follow Twiv on Twitter just so you don't miss all the notifications. And if you want to plug in some things that happen, let me just pin this tweet actually. So pin to your profile. This is the latest episode. So here you can... here. Yeah, make sure to reply with stuff here. I'm going to read the stuff at the end. First off, I didn't have any particular topic of discussions before we actually start and browse whatever the hell happened in WebDev. So the thing that I have is this tweet. I think it's a worthy topic of discussion because I would actually like to read some of the opinions here. I post this as a joke. You know, the worst/best tweets are coming when you're like super tired. We're in this state of tired where you're like almost drunk, you know. You're like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna tweet something, and then you're like 200 replies later, you're like, ah shit, why did I tweet that? So I said, remember micro frontends, and Yanni's reply was my favorite because he said that was hell of a week, because it literally was just a bunch of hype on Twitter for a week, and then people forgot about it, which doesn't mean that people actually forgot about it, because people are asking any advice of a better way. Better than splitting your frontend into a bunch of little pieces and stitching them back together again? Yeah, don't. I love this reply. So I actually sat down and watched... I don't know if Adam was serious with this Manning book, but what is your opinion on micro frontends? I would love to... Did Adam write this? No. Michael Gears. What are micro frontends? Like the entire of the idea of micro frontend is giving me chills. Like, for God's sake, don't do that shit. But Andre replied, good one, I'm actually implementing now. Andre, buddy, you just wanna over-engineer shit. I get it. Like I get that there are people who prefer to mess with their setup more than they actually prefer to solve shit. And I don't blame them. Like, everyone has fun their own way. And I think micro frontends is going more in that category of people who are like, oh, let me over-engineer this just so I feel good about myself. I don't know. My opinion. But somebody said, Swizzit says, I don't understand what are micro frontends. I still don't understand what are micro frontends, but I actually watched... Where's that link? Somebody sent... It absolutely depends on the project. So again, I've never worked in a crazy big company where there are like 7 different teams working on a big monolith app, so I never had the need of it. But what I was talking about here is the hype on Twitter when someone reads that, hey, Amazon needs micro frontends, and someone else is like, oh, maybe we also need micro frontends for our page that has literally 3 routes. We need micro frontends. We can make one route Angular, another one Vue. Shut up, you don't need that. So I'm talking more about the hype of people adopting something that they don't need to adopt. Just like Angelina Jolie. What? No. Where's that thing? What was it called? HTML.js or something JS. Somebody sent a link of something. And I actually watched the tutorial and I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you doing this to yourself? Angular microfront. Oh my god, this is like the worst 3 words that you can combine together in life in general are Angular microfrontends. Like, it doesn't get worse than combining those 3 words together. What the fuck? Proof of concept will no honey, no, we're not clicking on that. Single spa JS. Oh, I think it's single spa. Yeah, it's single spa. It's the thing that single spa. Yeah, I saw that video. You can have a piece of your header can be written in React, and then this widget can be written in Vue, and then this thing can be written in jQuery. There's Levelzio. Hey man, what do you think about micro frontends? Is Nomadlist a micro frontend? So I don't know. I saw this single spot thing yesterday. It might make sense for like 10 apps in the world. Okay, micro frontends might make sense for some monolith, huge ass apps where teams cannot just coordinate and someone is stuck on a legacy version, they want to move on and so on. But for most people, you don't need a freaking micro frontend. If you think you need it, you're just over engineering. That's my opinion. And as I can see, people in the what's a micro front desk? Exactly, MMM. A spa for singles. Yeah, I don't know. I think like have you seen the latest shit that's going on in Next.js? I think things are gonna move on that way, especially in the React world. So even if you have a bigger team, like you don't give a shit. I like how Next.js is structured. We're kind of going the PHP way, ironically. Ironically, part of the React community is going towards Ruby on Rails way of thinking with Redwood.js and so on. Part of the eventually, like, we're gonna admit that some of them had good ideas. We're gonna adopt something similar. Micro frontends, I don't think that it's happening. I don't know. We're now on the opposite end of the spectrum. What if one single frontend that also covers the backend? Yeah. Oh my god, I don't think that I'm gonna say anything smart about micro frontends, and I just need to move on. I just wanted to see what do you have to say in the chat, and apparently nobody has anything to say, so we can move on. Razzle had micro frontends. I have no idea what is Razzle, to be honest with you. Razzle, Adam, wait, okay, let's see what Adam tweeted about it. Did he say something? I wanted to show this tweet. This tweet is on my list. What I'm learning is that people think it's genius to convert structured queries to a string and send them over the network to fetch data directly from a component, as long as you're using port 443 and SQL here runs a server anyways. Oh Jesus. Yeah, this is pretty cool with Next.js. Like, you can have a React component that gets a bunch of things from the props, and then in order to read those props, you do it on the server side. This is not going to be included, and then you can just connect to your database and read stuff directly from the database. Or you can use Prisma if you want to make this type safe. Anyway, yeah, I have that tweet. We can discuss that later. What the fuck was Razzle? Server. Oh yeah, I've never used this actually. I never got to use this. Most of my apps are like, actually the landing page of Sizzy is still not server-side rendered, so this is just a Create React app, and I know that I would benefit from SEO and all of these things, blah blah blah, but I'm just lazy at this moment. Okay, I think people add SSR when it's not needed at all. They're like, oh, let's just add server-side rendering. It's gonna be. Anyway, let's see what happened this week on Twitter, on Reddit first. Okay, a few last questions. SEO works with SPAS, no, on Google. Yeah, SEO kind of works with single page apps, but it's better if you really care about SEO, you want to go server-side rendered. So the idea is that you don't need a separate backend with that new Next.js thing. Yeah, you kind of don't need a separate backend, but yeah, I would say that there's a nice boilerplate, nice boys boilerplate, I think from Max, that's using a Next.js app, and then in the app, in the same app, they have GraphQL server running and the entire React app. So I'm gonna put this in the notes for this week. And by the way, I put the notes for last week in here. So for now, until I have a website, I'm gonna do it here. It's just gonna be a bunch of markdown files. I'm gonna put all of the links there, and that's it. If you have something to correct, just send a pull request here. Follow this repo. Hey Naren. And I'm gonna put all of the links there. So check out the Nice Boys product boilerplate if you want to see Next.js working with this like API mix. You can make website from markdown files. Not really. I have some other ideas. Anyway, let's see what happened on Twitter, on Reddit. God damn it, what's wrong with me today? To track our fleet of Teslas, I integrated Tesla's API with the Google Maps API. Oh, that's fancy. Now the comments are gonna be like, oh my god, how many Teslas do you have? I hate rich people. Oh, there's one more thing that I want to discuss before we go into web dev. What is up with the hate on rich people every time they donate shit ton of money? I know I mentioned it last time, but now I read on coronavirus. Remember, that's still happening. If you haven't forgot, coronavirus is still happening. So I read here that our buddy, that everyone was waiting. Where's Jeff Bezos? Where is Jeff Bezos? What happened to... He donates $100 million. Do you know how much money that is, first of all? A shit ton of money. And it's none of your fucking business how big of a percent that is from Jeff Bezos' pocket. Also, he doesn't have all of that money in cash. So he donated $100 million. Shut the front door about it, okay? Every single time something happens like this, like, oh, this is like me donating $7. Well, asshole, have you ever donated $7? No, probably not. So leave the man alone. Let's see the comments. I felt good because I donated $500. Okay, good. All right, everyone, chill. No matter what this guy's doing, it can be dealt with later on. For now, he donated 100 million. People are like, no, we need more of his money. It drives me nuts. So the comments probably here are gonna be, how many Teslas do you have? Oh my god, are you rich? I hate rich people. We should tax you 90% just because you made money. Fuck you. Cool project, but don't use your phone while driving. Okay, where can I find the Tesla API documentation? Wow, there's no... Who is our? I work for a transportation company. Wow. Shit, fucking cool to have a fleet of Tesla's Model X. Mind blown. Wow, there's not a lot of hate here. Maybe because we're in a web dev subreddit. I don't know. Throw this on Twitter. Someone's gonna be like, oh my god, you bought 7 Teslas. Why didn't you get more? Something. Oh, I saw this. Android users are so mad. I don't know why Apple bought Dark Sky. Like, I never bought Dark Sky as a weather app. If you don't know what this is, it's a fancy weather app. But for me, the weather app on iOS was good enough. Like, I never had a need to use Dark Sky or whatever. So yeah, now Apple bought it. Probably just so they can remove it from Android. And Android users are salty as fuck. I don't know why is this in WebDev. I have no idea why is this in WebDev. MC Asco is asking, what is Suzy? Suzy is my ex. No, CZ, it's called CZ. It's an app for... it's a browser for developers, basically. I'm one of the people who are building it. It's a browser for developers. Go and check it out at cz.co. I'm not gonna babble about CZ. Oh, no way they removed the web page. Well, I don't know. Did Dark Sky had a web page ever? I don't know. Darksky.net. Is this it? Oh yeah, we have some important news to share. Dark Sky join Apple. I don't know. Probably some Android user is gonna write a scraper to get this and display it in the app. I don't know if they're shutting down the API or whatever. I don't know. Oh, they're dropping their API. That's why this is posted in WebDev, I think. Android has built-in weather. Well, Apple also has built-in weather, but Android users were bitching because this is going away now. I don't know. I've never used it on iOS. I couldn't care less. I don't know. Android weather app is also good, but you have to do weird shit to get it. Seems cool. Yeah, I liked it on iOS. Like, you get the icon of the weather app right away. You don't have to do any hacks and add the Google widget and go into your launcher and pin the widget. Like, it's weird. I made a web app to watch YouTube videos, synchronize and chat with friends. Jesus Christ, the design of that is making me want to stab myself. But let's watch this. Let's see this. Wasn't there a Chrome extension for this? Like, why didn't you make an app? Backend, front end with a T. The front end, very good from Yasser. Front end. Come on, kids, don't be an asshole. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know, like, why people post it without a link, without a download, without a thing. Like, no one's gonna build this just imagine you want to watch YouTube with your mom and you're like, hey mom, go and install npm and then install terminal. And she's like, what is terminal? The internet? No. Open, and then yeah, and by the time the virus pandemic will be gone, by the time your mom installs this from a GitHub repo or whatever. So just package it up, make it an app. It's a good idea. How to manage HTML DOM with vanilla JavaScript only. I don't care. Thank you for following Open Code X something. I should move this widget with the overlay a little bit so you can actually see the widgets. There you go, I moved it. Do you know about personal reusable snippets in DevTools? Yeah, I did. It's old news. People didn't know about this? What? Colors.lol, overly descriptive color palettes. Okay. Snail paste, soft pink, unsealed mahogany, lousy watermelon. Unstable dark nail. Okay, I like this. I like it. I'm not gonna use it ever. People might like it. Someone might need it. I added it in the notes for this week. There is a special top-level domain that will always return a DNS error. What? I've been working on a recent project where I need to crawl the web at scale. One of the challenges is testing. You might already know about httpbin.org. Well, actually, do you know what? I didn't know about this site, httpbin.org. I did a stream with the founder of Hasura, and he actually told me about it. That you can just point this and it will just mirror your response, whatever you send to it. It's gonna send it back. So I'm gonna put this in the notes for people who have no idea about this thing. Yep, that went in the notes. But what is this thing? This has proven very useful. I don't know what is he talking about. But what about the lower down, like DNS errors? That's when I stumble across the invalid top-level domain. Any domain. Hey, thanks for following, Manny. Any domain with invalid top-level domain will always return a DNS error. What? I've never heard about this TLD, and now I've seen it twice. Interesting. Test.fuckoff is my go-to. Let's see test.fuckoff. Wait. It can be reached. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna add this. Wait. I thought I would share it. What is this? Reserve top-level DNS names. Okay, I'm just gonna add the entire thing in the notes. I don't care. It's a link if you need it. Hey Qualex, how's it going? Let's move on. You don't really need all that JavaScript, I promise. Badum, promise. Oh, I forgot to put on music on the stream this time. Why didn't I not, like last time it was pretty fun with the music. People liked it instead of just my babbling. But what was the playlist? The playlist was, oh fuck, did I save that playlist? God damn it, please tell me. Thank you for following, Bubbleberry. Coding and hacking music. I think this was the playlist. This is gonna be some dark, deep techno thing, whatever. What the fuck was the name of that playlist? Okay, fuck it. No playlist. I'm gonna set it up next time. Okay, let's read the comments here. You don't need all that JavaScript. Let's see if we actually need all of that JavaScript. He mentions in the video, Portal is currently available only in Chrome. What the fuck is Portal? There's even a can use page for it yet. Here are my takeaways. Don't forget, client-side JS is distributed computing. HTML and CSS are adding features that once required JS. Use the right tool for every job. Oh my god. Somebody could pass me a link. This is a complete heresy to every modern web developer and a fully supported. His arguments seem to focus on, like, I don't know why I'm even reading this. Yes, you need a lot of JavaScript, period. It's not gonna change anytime soon. Deal with it. A generator for section separators with only CSS. Oh, that's fancy. I like this. I really like this because I've built a React component for this. But it would be nicer if I can generate it somewhere on the web. Yeah, like no one should use this separator. First of all, if you use this separator, there's something wrong with you. But this one is pretty common. Stripe is using it. Everyone is using it. I don't know if it's actually like, wait, this is not, I don't know if you can see this. Oh, you cannot see my cursor. That's perfect. But anyway, this might be useful. I think the two useful ones, thank you for the follow, Alex. It will be this one and this one. I don't know about the other ones. But anyway, CSS separator, pretty cool. I'm going to add it in the notes. There you go. It's not smooth. Yeah, in the middle it's broken. I saw that. In the middle it had like a little weird bumpy thing there. Anyone have problems with a project halfway through because get bored of the design? Really? People have this? Are you serious? After using Firebase, trying to use AWS or Azure is a kick in the genitals. Oh yeah, that's absolutely true. I actually had a stream with Nether from AWS, and they have amazing services and infrastructure and all of that shit. The UI is still a clusterfuck, and it's very hard to navigate. And it's like old UI, nesting new UI, opening in a pop-up, old UI, and it's a mess. 100% agree with this. Firebase is like giving you a fully assembled Iron Man suit. I don't know why Firebase hasn't done anything with GraphQL yet. Like I don't get it. Like it seems like the obvious choice. Yeah, you can query Firebase with GraphQL. How I scale Firebase by migrating to GraphQL. I don't know. It seems like it makes sense. I haven't used Firebase in 5 years, to be honest with you. But it doesn't generate a GraphQL API for you. You would have to write a GraphQL API for your Firebase, which is double the work. The AWS UI looks good as an Amazon delivery box. Yeah. I don't really like Firebase, to be honest. I haven't used it in a long time. 25 years in and I still have imposter syndrome. Yeah, everyone has to deal with it. My path to become a full stack developer. After much pondering, I decided to become a full stack developer. I want to build my own web apps. That's what I already know. You know shit ton of things, buddy. What is your problem? What is your question? If I should learn networking? No. Just build something. Build a real life solution. Start on soft skills. No, don't start there. Start with, learn one thing and be really good at it. Why do people think? I hate that React developer. Thank you for following Zufo. Roadmap. Have you seen that? Wherever the fuck was that thing? Or a front-end developer roadmap. I think we opened it in the last. Yeah, it's this thing. Like, fuck all of this. What the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, look at this thing. You don't need to look, there's a tiny Redux saga there, along with Redux observable, along with Redux better promise. You don't need any of these things to be a React developer. They still have Radium here, GSS, Aphrodite. What the fuck? You need like to pick 4 things from here and you'll be good. Anyway, let's close this. Let's move on. Unpopular opinions. What opinions do you hold about the world of web dev that are unpopular? 800 comments. Jesus Christ. Hasura is bloated fuck. Check out Type GraphQL with Prisma. I actually love Prisma. Wait. I missed a couple of comments. I'm an idiot. Wait. Of course you can Firebase with GraphQL. You just need Hasura and Apollo server and the client and blah blah blah. Yeah. And what possible reason you choose Redux over MobX? I don't know. I would never choose Redux over MobX. Ever. How do you feel about Hasura? Actually, I chose... Yeah, to correct myself. There was one scenario where I chose Redux over MobX. And it's... Did I really try to type R for GitHub? It's Kitset Hey, thank you for following GarmJS. For this one, I went with Redux. But it was made like 2 years ago. And I needed it for Redux Electron, which is basically allowing you, thank you for the follow, it's allowing you to have, was it this one? To reuse the Electron, to the Redux store on the renderer process and on the main process in a really easy way. Thank you for the follow. So I don't know which one I was using here, but I really needed it to share my store with Electron and the client. And then afterwards, I figured out that MobX State Tree can also export the store as a Redux store, and it's also going to work with the plugin. That's the only choice. I went with it for Twizzle now. Now it's Twizzle, yeah. So actually, I'm going to add this to the notes. If you haven't seen the source code for Twizzle or the Twizzle landing, like the entire landing page for Twizzle.app is completely open source on my GitHub account. So if you want to see how this works with hooks and whatever, I'm just going to add that. It's Twizzle landing, I think. I'm gonna add it to the notes. All right. To answer the next question, Pranit, how did you feel about Hasura? I actually like it. I liked what I saw. Like I still prefer Prisma's clients for querying things, especially the Prisma 2 client is insane for querying data from the database. And from what I've seen with the custom actions in Hasura, you would actually have to write plain string mutations, and if you need to query for multiple things and stuff, you would have to write multiple queries or multiple mutations. That's the only thing that was a little bit like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. But everything else that can be done in a UI for you and you get real time out of the box, that's a super big win. And I think I'm gonna start using Hasura for some projects and Prisma for some projects. I think they both have a different use case. Type GraphQL, I haven't tried that yet. This is better than the other wave generator. What's your alternative for Redux? My alternative for Redux is MobX and MobX State Tree. Wow, now this looks fancy and it doesn't have bugs. So yeah, thank you for the link. Whoever sent it, Pollux, thank you for the link. And you can shuffle it. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. I'm gonna add this to the notes. Let's move on. Webdev. We said we're gonna go until 100 upvotes, and that's it. Pluralsight courses are free for the month of April. Didn't we? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I'm gonna add this to the notes. Go to Pluralsight. You have a free month. Perfect for staying at home. And that's it. Moving on to the next one. Unpopular opinions. Check out the link. It does have generated CRUD for Prisma. Yeah. I'm using... I know what it is. I just haven't used it. I'm using Nexus Future. Soon it's gonna be just GraphQL Nexus. This is my framework of choice for building GraphQL apps. And it's, as it says here, delightful. 100% delightful. I love it. Let's see some unpopular opinions. The prevalence of MongoDB in learning materials is seriously out of proportion to its rate of use in industry. yeah, that's true actually. I think Postgres should be the most popular. I love CSS. Well, that's good for you. How is that unpopular? I actually like JavaScript. Okay. Functional CSS seems it's mostly reinventing inline styling. Ooh, I don't know. I have a stream next Friday with Adam from Tailwind, because I've never tried Tailwind in my life. I'm a big Chakra fan, so I'm using Chakra UI for building my UI, but I'm streaming with Adam. He's going to teach me Tailwind next Friday, 4 p.m. CET. So make sure to follow this Twitch channel or YouTube or whatever you're watching. Next Friday, me and Adam are going to explore some Tailwind just to see what is the hype. I'm probably going to nitpick a lot. So far I had a stream with AWS, Hasura. I always have nitpicks. So I'm gonna be super honest with whoever I'm streaming with. I'm not gonna lie them in their face and lie to them and be like, oh, I actually love this thing. It's cool. I'm gonna nitpick. I'm gonna be like, no, this sucks. Sorry. So I've never really worked 8 hours a day as a web dev. Good for you. It's more important to write code that can be easily tested than it is to write tests. Tests are overrated. Types are more important. There's ways to manage this in my learning journey post that I don't know who they're aimed at. That's true. Clever code is bad code. 100%. Okay, let's end this. I'm wasting too much time on Reddit. So Bootstrap 5 is dropping. Didn't we see this last time? I really feel sorry for people who are still supporting Internet Explorer. Like, I couldn't care less both about Bootstrap and Internet Explorer. Deno will be released on May 13. Is this still a thing? Didn't they merge it back to Node? What the fuck? Or I'm super misinformed about this. Is anyone using Deno, like here in the chat? Do we have any Deno user? Please, just no, Deno is still a thing 100%. Really? Why? Why would I use Deno instead of Node? Like, give me the one reason, not 3 reasons. Just give me one. What is the best reason? Secure runtime, simple program, more complex one. 408 uses TypeScript by default. TS runtime. Is that it? Is that it? I mean, can you? Yeah, not by default. Wait, what? It's TS runtime. Fixes all the downsides Node came with. Hey, the vibe minds, you idiot. What are the downsides, Beppo-sama? That's what I'm asking. What are the downsides? Like, if I pick this up right now, I think the latest Node is fine. I don't know. Let's see API reference or something. Haven't used Deno. I didn't know there was a hype around it. Let's see the comments on Reddit. Like, what does Reddit say about Deno? Job posting. 3 years of experience with Deno, +8 for senior devs. Not seeing a huge reason to switch. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Definitely interested in watching. Is adopted by the community. They finally tackle the debug support. You know what? You don't want to be the person who's building something and has a problem that only 1% of the web can answer. Okay? Because if you have a problem with Deno and you go to Stack Overflow, you know what you're going to see? Like, you're going to hear crickets. That's it. And you're going to wait for someone, your buddy in Australia, that's also using Deno, and you would have to wait for him to wake up and tell you about your bug in Deno. So that's why I'm not a big fan of this. I don't know. Like, I would go with I would take the mainstream solution with all of the trade-offs just because of the community and so on. But it's good that people are trying something else. Throws module system, something similar to Wave Generator, but for elements. That's why I'm still testing it. Blob Maker. I think I'm also using some of these, but I copied them. I copied them from Netlify back in the day. Like this page for React Academy was built, I don't know how long. Oh wait, actually I haven't used them here. I just know, yeah, I copied the blobs from Netlify if they still have them. Yeah, they have the blobs. They are the blobs. There's a blob here. Now you cannot see my cursor, but there are these 3 blobs that you can generate with your own blob maker instead of copying from Netlify. Thank you for the link. I'm gonna put this in the notes. Let's move on. What do we have next? How an anti-ad blocker works. Reverse engineering block ad block. What? What are people doing? What the fuck? Good thing Deno doesn't have node modules. Does it have Deno modules or doesn't it have node modules at all? Oh Jesus, what is this? Oh, unpacking the block ad blocker. Ah, fuck all of this. ECMAScript 2020, the final feature set. Show Reddit. Okay, let's see this. Let's see this. Final. How final is this? But it's 2019. Update. Today was released. Wow, that's super interesting. Why can't we see the cursor? I have no fucking idea why you cannot see the cursor. Oh, I think I might have a slight idea why you don't see the cursor. Wait. Where's my OBS? Where's my stupid ass OBS window? Maybe there's a checkbox for show cursor that I haven't checked or something. Where are you? I don't know where did I put OBS. I swear. No available windows. Anyway, maybe I'll just fix it for next time. In this, yeah, but I don't know where did OBS go. Like show all windows. Where are you, motherfucker? It says no available windows. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so I'm gonna take you. Wait. I'm trying things. Okay, I'm gonna try this and move it to my other screen here. Okay. Now what happened? Chrome guest. Okay. Show windows with empty names, show window shadow, but there's no option for showing window cursor when I'm capturing a window. So I guess cursor only works when I'm capturing my display instead of a window. That's why it doesn't work, I guess. Anyway, let's move on. We could see the cursor in the multitask view. Yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'll try to fix that for next time. Let me just add a to-do for next time. To-do, it's gonna be music and it's gonna be fix cursor. We're gonna get this. Fix cursor and add Twiv banner. All right. What is new in ES 2020? I have no fucking idea. Match all. Import meta, big int, all settled, global this. Oh, actually we saw some of this last time. So let's not go over it again, okay? I'm gonna add this in the notes. And let's move on. Magic, a new passwordless authentication. What is this? Passwordless authentication. Drop passwords, use magic links. You can't fix it. It's an issue on macOS. Is it? Which system? Okay. I'll try. Enable customizable future-proof passwordless login with a few lines of code. Enter email. Do you like magic links? I fucking hate magic links, to be honest with you. Like magic links, every time an app tells me to go to my email to do anything, it's driving me crazy. I cannot stand magic links. So I wouldn't go with this shit. Battle tested standard. Magic is a critical step. Easy to hack. I don't know. I think we need an alternative to passwords. Magic links is not the answer, okay? How to speed up Node.js module installation in CI. Okay, please tell me this is a one-liner that I can add somewhere. If you're in a hurry, what you have to do are disable std output, use cache node modules, use prefer offline, use global cache. Wasn't this like already known? If you prefer yarn, if you prefer offline and then cache folder. But you can never be sure that everything is gonna be fine using cache, so I don't know. Cohen says, it's annoying that some emails don't get delivered immediately. There's always some delay, which is a thing that makes it annoying. It's not only that. I have to open my email app. That's first. Then I have to wait for the email, as you said. Sometimes it's a couple of minutes. Then I have to click, going back to the browser. It's not a very smooth flow. It's just annoying. Do you know what is the smoothest authentication flow I've ever seen? It's login with Apple on iOS. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a new authentication method that they have. When you go log in with Google, it usually takes you out of the app, or it pops up a web view, and then it asks you to log in with Google. But login with Apple is just like poof, magical, scans your face, and it's like, do you want to share your email, or do you want us to use a secret email for you? And then you can use a randomly generated email, but the emails will still be forwarded to your email without you sharing the email with the third party. And it's like that's how login should be, just one click, login with whatever, and then smooth as fuck. Yeah, indeed, it's brilliant. Have you seen fast.co? They do fast login and checkout. Second, it's instant. It's a pity that we can't move all of our existing accounts to sign in with Apple. That's true. That's super annoying. One click checkout, fast, easy, safe. That's another thing that I'm thinking. How many times have you, like, I see something online, I'm like, wow, that's a cool hoodie or whatever. But just the thought of how many steps this is gonna take, especially if I'm on a phone or something, I'm like, fuck it, I'm not ordering it. But if it's like really one click, hey, I want these sneakers, click, pay, that's it. I don't know if that's it. One click checkout, fast sign up. Let's see, it still pops up a pop-up. All right, I still have to write, okay, but I guess this is a sign up for the actual service. And then input your checkout information once into fast checkout. Visit any website with fast checkout install. Oh my god, somebody actually built this. I was thinking of this. Why I cannot go to a site and add my address and card once, ever, and then I just use that for checking out. Wanna go fast, sign up for fast checkout today. But I've never seen this on the web, like anywhere. Have you seen this on the web? Down for maintenance. We're lowering the price. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a thing. Isn't this just one password but only for addresses? I don't know. Let's move on. How to speed up Node.js modules? We saw this. All okay. We are done with JavaScript. Let's see web design. Do they actually have something interesting going on here? One address. Colors.lol. We saw this. I think you can all autofill forms. It's not just autofilling someone else's form. I want to completely check out. Yes, Chrome asks me to save my card and so on, but I want to check out. Do you get it? The entire checkout. I don't want a Chrome to autofill my card, and I don't want a Chrome to autofill my address. I want to click and just magically check out. That's the service. So there's still steps that you need to take when autofilling stuff. Many free courses at Udemy during crisis, including many web development courses. That's good to know. We're here to help. Good for you, Udemy. I'm going to put that in the links. There you go. Web design. What else? CSS findings from the new Facebook design. Okay. Using SVG for the avatars. Really? Why? URL avatar. Why? The avatar needs to have an inner border with a transparent black color to make bright avatars appear as a circle, even if the avatar was a full white. It's not possible to add inset box shadow. Oh, they used SVG mask. Oh, wow. Huh. That's interesting. That's super interesting. I love all the hacks that we need to do on the web. Okay, anyway, let's drop the the checkout thing. Like, if you don't get it why it is a problem, then you're not gonna like the solutions. Okay, if you're fine with whatever PayPal asks you to do, then you're not gonna see why do we need another solution except PayPal. Thank you for following. The user of spacer divs instead of a margin. Okay, we discussed this the last time. I'm a big fan of this. Use spacer, don't use margins. Is way better. What else do they have in Facebook? The last one is click the icon color. Wait. Using CSS filters. Do you see the 4 icons in here? The plus and arrow are images, while the messenger notifications are SVG elements. I don't know what's the reason behind that mix. When the last one is clicked, the icon becomes blue. How is the color being changed when this is an image? They're using filters, but why are they using images for icons? That's a better question. This is a production code from facebook.com. It's very weird. Yeah, why don't they use an SVG icon? Also for the root. Maybe they should use micro frontends. And all of their teams should separately work with different solutions. Use GPay and you pay with a single click. Okay. I actually like GPay. Yeah, I like GPay, I like Apple Pay, I like any solution that makes my life easier. Update April 3rd. Using an image for the shadow. This shadow is a background image. Why? But why? What's the point of using that? Well, article, you're supposed to give me answers. I don't know what is the point of using that. How strange, using an image for the main header drop shadow. It's for performance. A box shadow on the floating header like that was killing scroll performance in browsers. What? That's insane. Holy shit, this is going in the links. I never thought of this, like ever. Fuck me. You know what's gonna happen now? A bunch of you is gonna go and actually fix this for your landing page that has 7 users. But remember, as your buddy said, you are not Facebook, okay? This is for Facebook, a website where people spend 7 hours per day, okay? I'm gonna, you can use Selenium to automate browser. What I wanted to say is your website will be fine. Do you know why? Somebody reported that if you leave the CZ website open for long periods, it's actually gonna start taking a lot of resources because of these pulsing animations and all of this animations and videos looping and whatever. And immediately what I wanted to do is like, oh my god, it's taking a lot of resources. I should immediately fix this. And then I'm like, what is the real way people are using a landing page? This is the real way. Are you ready? This is how a user will see your landing page. I did this last time. I'm gonna repeat it as many times as it's needed. This is how people use a landing page. Okay, where's the pricing section? Okay, $5. Fuck you, I'm not paying $5 for this, and they're gone. That's it. That's literally how users are using a landing page. So don't go and use all of these findings about Facebook in your shitty landing page. Okay? I think it uses more RAM because of videos. That's just all. It doesn't matter. It matters how people will use it. No one will stay on that landing page for more than 1 minute top, and that's it. So totally doesn't matter. Yeah, and now you're gonna see, if you inspect most landing pages in 1 month, everyone's gonna use an image for shadow. Why? Because Facebook used it. Okay, using CSS variables extensively. I'm gonna be honest, I've never ever used the one CSS variable in my life, ever. Why are you staring at my landing page for hours? Yeah, I have the new Facebook and it has dark mode. Nice. Using CSS variables extensively. I have never used a CSS variable. How are they using it? Here's a video when the class is toggle. I recommend it to view it full screen. Well, I'm not. Okay, so they're using this FB dark mode to trigger. Oh my god, are they still using regular CSS? Line clamp, truncating multiple lines of text. I don't know. I thought they invented their own way of styling that's similar to styled components or whatever. Line clamp, truncating multiple line text. On the sidebar, there's a list of links. What I noticed, there's use of multi-text truncating. Okay, testing a very long title for a user name to see what will happen. Okay, how is this interesting? Oh, because they're using line clamp instead of the default code for. Okay, the browser support is fairly good for this CSS feature. Yeah, they all support it with a prefix. Yeah, I haven't seen this used enough, so I'm gonna add this. If you haven't heard of line clamp, I think we mentioned it on episode 2 or something, so it's pretty interesting. Using divs for hover effects. What? However, it seems that for a large website like Facebook, this is not practical. While testing and inspecting things, I noticed an element that's shown only on hover, and its main job is to act as a hover element. Why? The element is being toggled to change the opacity. What? Why? Same hover effects for a lot of elements. If that means anything, the design language is consistent. Well done, Facebook. I still don't get it. Why are they using an element? Anyway, using inset. It's a shorthand for the top, right, bottom, and left properties. What the fuck? I just figured this out in 2020? Oh, it's supported only in Firefox. Then why are they using it? It's used on the hover div. Wow, I never heard of this. Inset. Okay, I'm gonna add this. Jesus Christ. But it's completely not usable. So it doesn't have support, but still, it's interesting. Dynamic cover photo background. Do you notice that there's a gradient with a color similar to the main color in the cover photo? This is added dynamically based on the cover photo. How it works. Get the dominant color. Add a background that's using the dominant color. Add a gradient above the background. Yeah. Okay, cool. Maybe inset can be polyfilled. Probably it can be polyfilled. Thank you for following Kamran. Yeah, butchered your name there. I like how the team created shadow for elements like drop-down menus, for example. The shadow makes you feel like it has depth. Okay, it just has shadow. That's it. Empty elements for flexbox grids. I noticed that all the grids in the websites are using flexbox. There's one that caught my attention, which is your photos section. Yeah, that sounds cool, right? Using space between is risky. It can fail. Yeah, I've done this before, using empty elements to fill your grid. So it's reassuring to know that Facebook is also using it. Using vertical media queries. Okay, that's the end. I think I included this. Nope. Okay, I'm going to add this in the links. And this time I'm going to share the links with you right after the stream, so you don't have to wait 70 days for them. Looking to use free images, videos, icons, and more. Here's a curated library. All the free stock. Well, that's fancy. Free stock videos, free mockups. Okay, I'm going to add this link. All the free stock. Was that an ad? Did I actually include it? No, it wasn't an ad. Okay. We saw this. How is the web design doing? Oh, during the COVID pandemic, we're the ones who are the most hurt because I miss my office where people were cooking for me, and that coffee machine, I cannot have that thing at home, okay? We're doing the best. We still have our job, period. That's it. We're fine. We work in the industry we're hoping to break into in the UK too. We lost 2 clients in the space of a week. Oh my god. People lost their job. Market is pretty much on hold. Would wait. Money is very tight right now. Really? I'm waiting for my 80% pay. But we still, like, no matter what happens, I'm sorry. Even if your company is just like, okay, we don't need 100 developers, we're gonna lay them off, you can still easily find a job by going to twitter.com and tweeting, hey everyone, I need a job. That's how literally people from our industry get a job, okay? Omar is asking, what are we working on today? We're not working today. We're ranting about web development. We're exploring what's new in web development. So yeah, if you're a web developer, you can get a job from home. Please don't complain during the pandemic because literally everyone on earth has it harder than you. Styling scroll bars with CSS, the modern way to style. Do you know that I actually started seeing a bunch of custom scroll bars everywhere? That's so weird. Because I guess now they're supported in... Can I use scroll bars? How many followers do you need? You just need to find a thread where people are, okay, you need a couple of followers. I'm not saying no. Just DM someone. A lot of the thought leaders have their DMs open. DM them, be like, hey, can you help me with retweeting this and so on? Omar, I just tweeted that I need a job. Cool. Send a tweet here. I'm gonna retweet it for you. Do you have any plan to do a Mavic State 3 course, basic or advanced? Maybe someday, not for now. So CSS scrollbar styling it has partial support. I'm just gonna link this article here. We're actually using custom scrollbars in CZ, but in the actual app, just because it's using Chromium and we can be sure that it's supported. So it would be nice to use it everywhere. I think Sean, what was his name? Not Sean Mendes. Sean Netlify. Probably I'll find him like this. Swix blog. I think I saw custom scroll bars for his. Yeah, I think he went a little bit overboard. Just look at that scroll bar. I think it's a little bit too much, but I don't know if that works across all browsers. Anyway, we're done with web design. What notifications do we have here? HTML dom.dev. Okay, everyone wants to discuss this link, so we're gonna open it at the end. Let's move on. Sexy scroll bars. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see first CSS, then we're gonna end up with React and we're gonna move on. So please make sure to reply with your links here on this tweet, or just send them right here in the chat. There's a bigger chance that I'm gonna read the link if it's coming from... I didn't tweet that CZ link. How the fuck did it appear here? Maybe by mistake. But make sure to reply with links here, because I'm gonna go through them once I'm done with Reddit, okay? Because in the chat they can get lost and I have to copy them all the time. So if you have Twitter, just reply to that link with something that happened this week. I'm gonna read it. Centering finally solved. Okay, this is funny. This is funny. Pure CSS custom animated checkbox. Oh my god, that's ugly. That's ugly. But get it, Star Wars geeky, yay! I made Minecraft in CSS and JavaScript. What? Well, host a demo. God damn it. Are you expecting me to build this or whatever? When is your next rap song coming, mate? I don't know. No idea. CSS is the best language to make games with. Yes, it is. What the fuck? This is insane. Minecraft in CSS. I have no idea how this works. I'm just gonna add the link if you want to play with it. Bootstrap 5 is dropping browser support. We saw that. There's nothing going on in this CSS subreddit. When Google fails with their CSS. Oh my god, engineers at Google are normal people. They're not gods. Jesus. Good morning, CMC boy. This week in Webdev. Yeah, I would appreciate if you add that in the chat. But I meant on Twitter, but whatever. I just opened it. Okay, we're done with this. Now let's see React and we can move on. Righty, this week in React. Learning React during the quarantine. Here's a simple memory game I made. Nice. Great, good for you. Flowify, a new tab extension. I saw this. It's a new tab extension. It allows you to build your own new tab extension with links, backgrounds, text, and all of that shit. It's super fancy. It's not related to Webdev. It kinda is because it's made with React. But anyway, why are these links so terrible? God damn it. I'm gonna add the link to the notes here. Okay, let's move on. My library React Easy State is now supported by my workplace. I'm excited about the future. Is this easy peasy or is this something new? Thank you for the follow, GG Goose. What is the wallpaper for your system? What? Can you please repost that Facebook article? Yeah, all of the articles are gonna be on Git. Thank you for the follow. Are gonna be here. So I'm gonna post a markdown so just that I'm accountable. I did it last week. Literally after the stream, all of the links from the previous week are here in a nice markdown file. Introducing React Easy State by Rising Stack. Oh, Jesus. Let's see this. Come on. There's a counter. You click this button to increment. Why does everyone take this example? Just give me a super complex store, not a counter. Anyway, there's a store with num and increment, and we have counter. Okay, it's mutable. Why should I use it? Transparent reactivity is not a new idea. Vue and React MobX are popular. Okay, it's like MobX. You got my attention. The technical edge. Historically, once upon a time when Mozart was alive, actually in his compositions, he was just fuck off, show me the code. Counter increment, counter decrement. So why move under Rising Stack? You didn't explain anything in this. It's a counter with an increment. I could do this with jQuery, whatever. That's foobar of state. Yeah, it's driving me crazy. Okay, if people wanna know about this, no, you know what? I'm not gonna contribute to sharing another state management library. Thank you for following Dosev Allen. Oh, that's my ex-roommate. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Let's move on. I made a Chrome extension with React which replaces the GitHub file list with an expandable tree with a file preview. It's called Taco. Wait, what does this do? Oh, oh, this is fancy. Got it. Let's see Taco. Oh my god. I have to try this. Wait, let's try it. GitHub file tree. Does it need some crazy permissions? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's see how does it work. Taco needs personal access. That's cute. You're not getting that like ever. So Taco, it was nice to meet you for like 3 seconds. I'm gonna add this in the links. If you wanna trust Taco with your GitHub token, just so you get like a file tree, be my guest. Super cool. It looks nice. I wanna have it, but no. Instagram pinch to zoom, can it be done in React Native? Whatever this guy builds, yes, it is possible to build it with React Native. So anytime I see him, I'm like, yeah, it is, dude, you built literally everything. So nobody's gonna be like, oh, is it actually possible? Yeah, it is. We know you can build everything. You can say what the token has permission to. Yeah. This one does not, Octotree does not use a private token. Oh, okay. Okay, then let me try this one. I'm gonna try it on Twizzle. Let's see the source of Twizzle. Hi there, this is Octotree. Oh wow, but does it have file preview? Thank you for this. It doesn't have file preview, but I can go to the file. Holy shit, you literally changed my life, Light Sam. Thank you so much. I just need to install this for my private account, so let me add that to my to-dos, because I'm gonna forget. Okay, that's going in the links. Super cool. I'm wondering why Taco needs the link. Intro to MobX 2020. I'm really curious. What is in this intro to MobX? How is it used? Use local store. Okay, bugs. Store context, store bugs. Okay. I don't think bugs are the best way to show a code, because when you're gonna be talking about, we're gonna add some bugs. Timo is asking, Taco just needs to repo read scope. It's built with React query. Yeah, but anyway, not a lot of people are gonna trust it, no matter what it does. So, hotspots on image with responsivity. I don't know, man. Okay. I just have to. Yeah, this is using MobX without decorators, just with. Yeah, this is still better than using like local state or whatever, but I still prefer MobX state tree. Introducing React Cool Portal, React hooks for portals, which renders modals, dropdowns, tooltips to body or else. All right, let's see this. How cool are these portals? React Cool Portal, open modal. Fuck me. Like, why are we still rebuilding this in 2020? It's driving me nuts that this entire community cannot. How is your modal special? How is your dialogue special than all the other ones? Why can't we all decide on one and just use it until the end of time? How is this different? Oh, it has emoji. This is how it's different. It has a cherry here and a fish here and a robot. That's how it's different. Okay, maybe it is different. Portal, use portal. Wow, I'm rendered outside the DOM hierarchy of my parent element. Good for you. Isn't this like React create portal? ID equals my portal root. Use with state. Okay, am I missing something here? React Cool Portal provides many useful features which enable you to build a component with state. For instance, model, dropdown, tooltip, and so on. I'm gonna add this in the notes. I couldn't care less. Like, I just want to use Chakra for everything that I ever build, and I want people to agree that it's the best UI library. That's my dream, that we all use the same thing. MobX without decorators. Yeah, MobX is possible to use without decorators. Been using Octotree for half a year. It will ask you for access token also. No, it didn't ask me anything. Beep boop. And oh, I wanted to see this. I actually forgot to click on this. Use sound. Now that's an interesting hook. Can you hear these sounds? I don't think that you can hear them. Wait. I think I should output the sound. Output to, yeah, I think now you'll be able to hear them, right? Can you hear the sounds? We can. Okay. How cool is this shit, man? As long as you add a mute button, this is super cool. It's gonna freak some people out when they click a button. It's like, what the fuck just happened in my living room? Because we're not getting used. I'm so jelly of this blog design. Let me finish my sentence. I have this weird habit of not finishing sentences. People are not used to sound. So anytime there's a weird sound when you're clicking on something, you're like, is there a murderer in my home? What the fuck is going on? But that aside, I'm gonna link this if you want to add sounds to your website. I'm so jealous of the design of this blog. Seriously, everything that Josh is doing is screw you, Josh. Why are you so good at this shit? Seriously, look at this. Ugh, hate it. From Octotree privacy page, when using these extensions, GitHub access tokens might be needed. When you provide these tokens, they are stored to your machine. The extension uses tokens to authenticate with GitHub. Wait, but I didn't provide a token. So you're safe. Oh, okay, cool. I built a private social media site with no track. Hey, wait. We're below 100 upvotes. We don't care about React that much. So next, you still have time to submit your links here. So go follow this account. Submit your links here. I'm gonna move on to whatever else that I had here. MobX 6 proposal brainstorm. I saw this. Removing decorators, combined proxy. I saw it. Yeah, I'm gonna add a link. If you care about MobX, I'm gonna add this in the links. Let's see. API changes. Observable becomes doubler. Double get value increment. Okay, how will that work? What? For classes, we're going to decorate in constructors instead. For that, we're going to introduce two utilities, initialize observables and auto initialize observables. They need to be called as first called in the construct after super. Auto initialize observables reflect on the instance and automatically apply observable computed in action. Oh, that's fancy. So you're just using the class, and before you export it, or not before you export it, oh, you do this. Okay. Node on performance, nodes on types, node on extend observable, alternative API. Okay, this would be a pain in the ass to do. I wouldn't do this. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Shan. So Octo3 still has some limitations and you would have to provide your token. I think GitHub should just do this out of the box anyway. There is my strong vote against removing decorators. I frankly don't care about what they think. Decorators are here to stay. Yeah, but they're like an issue for people who are just getting started with MobX and they're like, hey, I don't want to learn decorators, they're too magical. Anyway, if you want to explore this, I'm going to add a link to it. As I said, I'm going to revisit this last, so I'm going to go here and read your links last. I still have a few more things that I need to visit. GitHub trending, product hunt, devto, and then add his profile, and then my likes, and then I'm going to read whatever you have sent. All right, let's just go with JavaScript. Okay, let's go with JavaScript trending for this week. Okay, COVID, India, React. We saw these two things. They're still trending. I'm glad. Corona CLI. Oh, I saw this. Fuck me. Oh my god. Why would you ever want to check Corona stats in the CLI? When I tweeted my original tweet about don't build another CLI, this is what I meant. You're never gonna open, oh, let me just quickly open my terminal and check for Corona stats. You're never gonna do that, like ever. So this is literally what I meant when I said don't build another CLI. Oh, it has UI inside, it has a table. Do you know what else has UI? A web page. So instead of opening my terminal, I can go to Corona stats, whatever, and I can bookmark this thing somewhere in the bookmarks, and every time I want to check for Corona stats, I would be like, whoa, let me check it. Bam, it opens in a tab. There it is. Like, why build a CLI for it? I don't get it. Seems more useful as an API. There is an API, and the CLI is using the API, but it's still not useful. It's pissing me off. Jesus Christ. So when I said this, people were like, so you don't like the Git CLI? You don't like the other useful CLIs? No, I'm using all the CLIs because I have to. There's no UI for them. If there's UI for it, like Git, I'm going to choose the UI. But don't build another shitty CLI just for no reason. You know, hey, I just want to get my stars and the clout and whatever. I hate building CLIs for no reason. It's driving me crazy. Seriously. You're so close-minded. It's quite sad. Oh my god. Can you tell me right now a reason when you would open your terminal to check Corona stats? Seriously. Over engineering. Yeah, I think it's just getting popularity and likes, and that's it. That's literally why most of the CLIs are built. I'm not saying that the npm CLI or whatever other CLIs you're using are not useful. They're just more useful with a UI on top of them. That's it. Cube.js, open source analytics framework, COVID-19, JSON time series of Corona cases. Now this is actually useful. You know what I'm saying? You can use this to build a nice UI. Build it as a Mac menu bar extension. I can click it. It goes in my menu bar. Not that it's going to change something. Is there a UI for npm? I wonder. Well, actually there is. I'm going to plug in my own thing here, which is called JSUI. And JSUI is using CLIs under the hood, actually. And it can install dependencies and all of these things. It can generate your projects by clicking things and populating forms instead of doing everything in the terminal. It's actually free. Go check it out. I'm not going to add it in the notes again. So if you want to check JSUI, it's here. And we're building most of these features in CZ slowly but surely. So eventually CZ will be the one thing that's going to run all of your CLIs and weird shit under the hood. Anyway, let's move on. This is actually useful. I don't know if I included this. The JSON API for the Corona stats. This is actually useful. I love how people in the stream actually know how to press my buttons, and I think some people are actually using that. Just mention CLI or whatever. It's like beep, Keith's button is on. Thank you for following Grandma Jew. It always happens in my React Advanced workshop. once I start teaching React context and React hooks, and someone asks, is this an alternative to Redux? Every time I promise myself, I'm like, Kitsa, just breathe for 4 seconds and you're not gonna go into a rant. 40 minutes later, I'm explaining MobX to a room full of people who came there to learn about React. So I just cannot not go into that rant that you should use MobX instead of your shitty solutions. Thank you for following Maurilio Folilio. GSUI is fire. Well, GSUI is actually fire. It's one of the most underrated things I've ever built. Awesomejs.dev. What is this? Awesomejs.dev. React. Awesome React packages. No package proposed yet. What? css-in-js. Select a package. Okay. Plus package. What is this? Okay, this is cool. I don't know what is it. Is it a list of packages? Windows is better than Mac. Well, listen here. No. We're not gonna go there. I'm gonna add this awesome dev, whatever it is. Looks fancy. What was I looking at? Yeah, here. Anything else? React Native is trending. Did you know that React has way less stars than Vue? Here's your non-important information of the day. Thank you for following Frantic Geek. Vue has way more stars than React. I didn't know that. Like more than 20,000. What the fuck? 20? Yeah. Jesus Christ. It's just cooler. You have to deal with it. This proves that Vue is better than React, okay? Thank you for following. Beats, yeah. Okay, ZSOP, you're trying too hard right now. Yeah, Vue rocks. I can agree with you. Any mockup, create any, no. Secret Hitler, what the fuck? A web adaptation of the social deduction board game Secret Hitler. I've never heard of Secret Hitler. Can you find and stop the Secret Hitler? Oh, they just made a board game online, but the name is fucking horrible. Who would name a board game this? I don't want to Google that. If I Google that, somebody's gonna be at my door and be like, listen here, you motherfucker. Amazing game. Mars is better than Earth. A really popular board game, bro. Yeah, I haven't heard of it. I haven't heard of Secret. Okay, let's open it in an incognito tab. Secret Hitler board game. Let's see what that is. SecretHitler.com. I just want that name to die so bad. I hate when I see that fucking douchebag in a library somewhere standing with his shitty face. I just cannot stand it. So I don't want to use the name to make it popular. Because the kid's gonna be like, Daddy, who was Hitler? And then you have to sit down, actually explain to them and bring up this. Can we just let the fucking name die? What is the board game? The only board game that I know is Monopoly, and I don't play a lot of board games, so it's the Trump pack. Okay. Anyway, fuck this. Let's move on. Product Hunt, products of the week. Similar to Werewolf. Maybe you know this. I haven't heard of Werewolf. Sorry. Let's see why they don't give me. Okay, I have to scroll a little bit. Background eraser. Remove image background automatically. Okay. Does this actually work? That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Look, how many times you use the word intelligently? It's just how many if-else cases you have in your app. That's it. Remove.bg. I've heard of remove.bg. I've never tried it in my life. I don't trust it. I should try it maybe. So this is similar. Whatever. Remove BG is better. Okay, I believe you. Maybe I'm gonna use it someday. Flat icons. Are they free? Free lifetime updates. Oh my god, my icons will have updates nowadays. What is wrong with you? The biggest bundle yet. Irresistible flat icons. Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you. GG Life. Coronavirus crisis management. Coping and wellness boost. Now we're talking. What is this? Feeling the burden of uncertainty, stressed, worried about your health or the future. GG's Live is a personalized tool to you to cope with crisis and enjoy mental rest. Okay, let's see GG, whatever. GG Live, build your mental resilience. How do you read this? Resilience, okay. What is this? Download, think healthy. Yeah, an app's gonna fix this, you know? When you feel bad. Usually when I feel bad, I want to talk to someone like this dude, Dr. Guy Doran, you know. I have high cell, yeah, and I want to talk to him through an app. That's usually fixes the problem. Hey, you know what, Kitse? Shut up, you asshole. Maybe this is gonna be useful for someone. I don't know. I'm gonna add everything COVID related in the links, so I'm not gonna shit on it. Marketing info. Get inspired by this collection of marketing examples, or don't. Work from home like you're in the same room by Screen Hero co-founder. Actually, me and Pranit tried this, but Zoom is way superior. Okay, this is from the founders of Screen Hero, but Zoom is still way better than it. Like the quality is way better. Anyway, that's it. Don't we have something else regarding Corona or whatever? Coronavirus statistics with live news. Okay, let's see that. Coronavirus updates live. Let's see that. Crisis response matching, donation matching platform, COVID premises. Okay, COVID stats live. Like everyone, chatbot. Oh, you. Chatbot is the shitty equivalent of a CLI. Seriously. Doesn't Zoom has issues? Zoom has zero. Oh, honey, no. Like, why are you so easy? You read one headline and you're like, well, Zoom is gonna tell everything to Facebook now, but you already have Facebook. It already tracks you. Like, chill. Zoom is still the best. Like, don't fall for those headlines. Don't be that easy. Now we're gonna go out and march against Zoom, and that corporation is evil. Like, fuck that. Seriously, Zoom is the best. Chill. You need to chill a little bit. People are way too easy to get like amped up about a headline. Like, you haven't even read the article. You're like, isn't Zoom bad based on that headline that happened like 3 weeks ago? No, it's not. Jesus Christ. Creators. Oh, wait. I saw something interesting. Creators working on COVID-19. Support initiatives. 0 fee for April. Why would you have a fee at all? Oh, wait. What the fuck is this? Support is worth 1,000 followers. Buy me a coffee. Some modern creator platform. What? Oh, they're listing creators that are creating with 0 fee. Okay. All right. Better than just listing Corona stats. So I'll just put that. Some people still think that Revolut is bad. Like, if you mention Revolut, that it's useful, that it has Apple Pay, that it's one of the best apps ever, people are still gonna be like, didn't they have that case where the CEO texted the entire company to work harder? That's like exploiting all of your employees. That happened 2 years ago when there were like 5 employees, and literally 70% of managers in the world have sent that message. Hey team, I need you to work harder. Maybe I need you to stay this weekend. The only difference is that poor CEO from Revolut wasn't lucky enough, and the world saw his messages. But 2 years later, people are gonna sweat it. If you are a Revolut user, you're supporting this or that. Fuck you. Drives me crazy. These behaviors drive me crazy. Like, are there people who actually live their lives by evaluating every choice that they do? Like, should I have a burger from that place if the person who makes that burger voted for this person, or actually they have bought a phone from Apple and Apple is making their phones in China? So by buying that burger, I'm actually supporting the workers in China. Like, you cannot live a life like that. Like, Revolut is a great bank, end it there. You don't have to like find the profile of every single employee that works there and judge if they're good or bad. Like, people on the internet will drive me crazy. Let me read your comments. What do you think of whereby.com? I love whereby, but it's limited to 4 people. I have COVID, buy me a coffee, lol. Whereby was way better when it was appearing. Yeah. We had a CLI that mutes DHH tweets. I actually agree with you, do the Drew 22. Funny name. Anyway, I agree with you, because DHH is getting a little bit annoying and super negative with his, like, he couldn't wait for this shit to happen. I can see that in his tweets. He's like, finally someone is fucking up, and you know what, email is evil, and we're gonna build, I think he's building a narrative for, let me make this more dramatic. I think that he's building a narrative for his email app that's gonna come out. So now he wants to judge and show everyone that's doing privacy wrong, this company is evil, they're evil, and just when Hey comes out, that's their email client that they're working on, they can be like, well, look at this, 0 privacy issues. I just can't wait. I'm gonna celebrate the day when they're gonna find that hey.com has privacy issues. It's gonna happen. If you're popular enough, it's gonna happen to you. And now can't wait for that to happen to you. He's building a narrative for something that he's about to sell. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, another thing that I hate on the internet is how much people are eager for someone to fuck up. Especially in the last 4 or 5 years. No matter what it is, a celebrity, singer, developer, whoever is a little bit successful, they're just like waiting. Oh, he fucked up. Let's bury him now. Let's cancel him now. It's so annoying. So annoying. I think it tells more about those people that they can't wait to cancel someone. It just shows how shitty of a person you are. Like, if you don't give someone a second chance, if someone cannot fuck up without you canceling them, like, you're the shitty person, not them. That's what I think. Actually, I was looking for a better alternative to this shit. Like, this looks horrible, and it has ads. This thing. So, let's explore these other stats pages, and let's see which one wins. COVID promises, response matching, updates live, okay. Statistics. It's like a competition. Who's gonna make the fanciest tracker for death? It's a little bit creepy, to be honest. The worst, it has stupid fucking net worth tweets when someone donates. Yeah, we talked about them already. Driving me bananas. Corona stats. This one looks fancy, actually. I like, but it's a little bit confusing. It's fancy, but it's a little bit too much. April 4th, the number of cases has dropped because it's in the middle of the day. That's why. I guess, I don't know. Why do we have 2 April 4th? What the fuck? What are you doing? I'm exploring what happened in Webdev. That's what I'm doing. Imagine you make tracker in a few days, you'll be on it. Monkas. Yeah, okay. Oh, that Monkas thing doesn't show up in Restream, but it shows up as an emoji here. I have to learn this emoji thing on Twitch. New deaths, critical cases, new cases. I still like sort by total cases. Oh my god, it's too much. It's too much. Fancy, but too much. Worldwide. This is very bootstrappy. You know what? I couldn't care less about these trackers. Like, it's just sad. I don't want to say that it's funny. It's ironic or sad or whatever the fuck it is that USA was laughing about every country. Like, oh, don't worry, bro. We're the USA. We have big cars and jeeps. We're going to survive this. It's not a problem. And now USA has double the cases from Italy. Wait, Spain is ahead of Italy? How the fuck did this happen? When? Jesus Christ. Look at the deaths per million. Don't learn the Twitch emojis. You'll go down. Yeah. There's only one. There's one by Bing. Okay, let's see. The one by Bing. USA is in deep sheet. Yeah. United States. Is there drag and drop here? Can I move? No, you cannot. You cannot decrease the cases like that, kids. That's not how it works. It's crazy that there are a million cases in the world. Jesus Christ. Just stay at home, people. Seriously. United States first. Spain, Italy, Germany. Oh, where is Poland? Where is my country? Where is the country that I live in? Oh, you cannot see it in the top of the list. And yet, to every conference that I go to, people have to ask in a very condescending tone, like, ha, you chose Poland? Why did you choose Poland? Well, go and fuck yourself, okay? Because Poland is a super nice country to live in, but every time I go somewhere, someone has to ask the question in a way, you know? Oh, why Poland? Why did you choose Poland? Is it because it's a little bit cheaper there? Well, fuck you. No, jokes aside, very underrated country to live in. Let's wrap this Corona thing up. This should be interesting because I wanted to build this thing actually. Where are you? Oh my god, you couldn't add a select to or something here. So now I have to find my city. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, Milan, Italy. Do you want to make a request? I want to give. Oh, this is for supplies. It's not for building apps and things. Okay. Look at that flash. Look at that flash of the table. Wabam. Wabam. Look at that. We still fucked up. Cheaper. Okay. I don't think this is gonna change much because people are not gonna find this thing. COVID promises. Get reminded of your intended behavior changes after comment. What do you intend to change when COVID is over? I'm not going near people. Like ever. If you see me at a conference, just run away from me. I'm not going near people ever. I don't need a reminder for that. I'm gonna wash my hands like a maniac. I'm never. Oh, this is such an MVP. Are you gonna send me an email to remind me? Okay, let's write my email gmail.com. What habits do you want to change? Never see people ever again. What are the behaviors? Wash hands forever, all the time, 24/7. What values do you want to change? Fuck people, because people are selfish. Like, if there's one thing that I can conclude about this corona thing, is people are super selfish. Oh, it doesn't affect me, so I'm gonna go out and fuck everyone else. People are super selfish. Anything else you want to change? Can you also fix the web platform, because it's crap? Thank you. Remind me when COVID is over. Okay. Hey, Bram made this. I know this person from somewhere. Your COVID promises have been saved. Thank you so much. It's gonna help me a lot. Background eraser, we saw this. Now let's see DevTool, and we're gonna move on to your links. So one last time, if you have a link that you want me to read, you have to reply to it here in the chat. I posted the thing. Why did JS UI get posted? I have no idea. I didn't post that. I don't know what happens with Restream. Anyway, let's see this. Twilio Hackathon and Dev CS Visualize users. Wait, I got tangled in cables here. CS Visualize useful Git commands, solid principles around you. What is solid? Oh, my darling, what is solid? What is solid? Single. Oh, fuck, this is a huge article. I don't care about solid principles. 10 principles of scalable front-end projects. Okay, let's read this. Let's give this a chance, huh? Developing components, not screens. Separating presentational and business controlled layer. Not really. We're writing React. Doesn't have to be the case. Using a standardized way of fetching the data. GraphQL. Having a common user input strategy. Okay. Writing automated tests. Super overrated. Using Storybook for creating reusable components. Okay. Using linters and formatters. Fuck all of them except Prettier. Avoiding global styles. Not really. Yeah, resets are global. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is not important. These are mostly articles, so if I don't see something clickbaity, I'm not gonna. 3 design principles, solid principles. What is with solid? Why are people talking about solid? Jesus Christ. Open source and interactive 3D visualization of COVID. Okay. Alright, nothing interesting here. Last thing is going to be add his profile, and that's it. I've open sourced an interactive 3D visualization of COVID. Okay, let's see this thing. Where is the demo? Make sure that you have the demo. Let me see your comments. Multi-cupboards affection. My uncle was selfish. He didn't self-isolate after flying from France back home. And now my other aunt is severely sick and hospitalized. Wow, I'm so sorry for you, Rich Nam. That's terrible. Sick mofo testing. What do you think I have users for? Do you think GraphQL is enough for state? Not really. I hate using GraphQL for state. Fast as he eats a lot of sugar. Exactly. Like Apollo client. I hate Apollo client for state, so no. Wow, this looks super cool. It just looks cool. It's not very useful. It's just cool, okay? No one's gonna be like, okay, using my shitty geography skills, like, tell me a country and I'll try to find it. I'm gonna try the first country and you see how much noob I am in geography. Look how long it's gonna take me to find a country. Whoever names a country, I'm finding it first. Come on, do it in the chat. Jamaica. I have no... Wait, I'll try to guess. Fuck, I have no fucking idea where is Jamaica. Isn't it in South Africa somewhere? No, in South America or Africa. I have no fucking idea where's Jamaica. Oh, wait, I saw it here. I saw it here. It was here. See? That's my point. Okay, I know where's Croatia. Don't fuck with me. I know where's Sweden. But most of the... Okay, now you're going crazy. Alright, I'm gonna pick one more. Okay, I know most of this. Somalia. It's in Africa somewhere. I just don't know exactly where. Didn't I hover it a second ago? I don't know. My point was, you're missing my point that this is very fancy to look at, but not very useful, because if you're from Europe, you're gonna know this region right here. If you're from USA, you're gonna be like, where is Norway? I only care about spring break and a Starbucks. I don't know where's Norway. I've literally watched a vlogger from the USA go to Amsterdam and be like, bro, we're in Amsterdam. I don't even know in which part of the world we are. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna add this if you want to look at a fancy Earth with COVID stats. Not super useful. Jesus Christ, you're going in with the countries. Like, chill. Thank you for following, Richnam. Let's see what Addy has to say this week. And then we will move on to your links, which hopefully someone has sent a link here. Okay, we have a couple of links this week. Nice. Where did we stop last week? I have no idea. Optimizing performance of a challenge UI with React. I think we saw that. Nobody knows how to use the dev tools. We saw that. Lottie animations, saw that. Twitter.net. Visual demos in just... Yeah, this is amazing. I've seen this when it was created. Time to play GeoGuessr. Not really, no. I don't want to get embarrassed on stream. Like, fuck that. If you haven't seen this, this is insane. These are demos in 140 characters. I'm going to show you the top demos of the month, let's see. We can actually look at this every week because people can write this in 140 lines. Yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Look at this thing. This is easier than it looks. I cannot even move a div. I cannot even move a div. Are you kidding me? How is this easier than it looks? Disco ball, pot, whatever. Letters, Uniscape, escape. Whoa. Whoa. Fuck is going on here? Yeah, you should check this out. Twitter is amazing. What else? I don't know what is the hype about this Excalidraw thing. I haven't used it yet. I see a lot of people are mentioning it. It's for making nice, not really nice, just making any visualization. I still don't get the point of it. Like, you can... Couldn't you do this in like 30,000 other programs? I don't know. I still don't get the value of this. Sorry if I'm an asshole, but I don't get the value of it. Yeah, it is nice, but I think tools like this existed. I'm gonna add it in the notes. If someone doesn't know that a tool like this exists, I'm gonna add it in the links. Alright, what else does Addy have for us? Disney HTML comments, React Router 6, Lighthouse. I think we saw all of this shit last week. MP kill, or maybe I saw it on Twitter. I don't know. New JavaScript features. We saw that. We saw this. That's it. Now I'm gonna read your links. Then I'm gonna show you my likes, and then we're gonna do the laugh challenge, and we're gonna get the fuck out of here because it's Saturday. You need to chill. Richnam. Oh, we're gonna also have an AMA at the end, so I'm gonna answer the first few questions or something. It's true, no American knows where he is, not even when they're in the US. Yeah. I'm sure you get this question a lot. I'm currently learning Webdev. In what element do you think I should invest the most time? JavaScript, 100%. Just learn JavaScript, everything around JavaScript. Go with React because it's literally, come on kids, say it. Literally JavaScript. And you don't have to learn a template language. You will just learn JavaScript. So you should be fine. Alright, let me see your links. I'm gonna go with the links that are here. html-dom.dev. I don't know what people wanted to discuss this. Add or remove class for an element. I guess it's nice to remind yourself how to do all of these 95 things, but I don't know when are you gonna use them. I'm gonna add it in the notes and move on, because I rarely manipulate the DOM div days. Programmer trying to flirt. Hey, wanna see my backend? Okay, no, nobody wants to see your backend ever. I woke up 100k stars on developer roadmap today. Didn't I hate on this roadmap a while ago? Yeah, I did. Fuck all of this. What do you think of Rebase? I don't think of Rebase much, to be honest. I actually use Theme UI in Chakra. So Chakra UI is built on Theme UI, and I think it's actually very similar to Rebase. I have never used Rebase directly, to be honest, but they're all similar. If you haven't checked Rebase, Theme UI, and so on, I'm just gonna add them in the notes because they're all super nice ways to style a component. You might like this for iTerm automation. I don't use iTerm. I rarely use a terminal. Fuck all of that. Automate your iTerm layouts and session setup. Or project.yml. Oh, it can open multiple terminals for you. Kill me. Do you know what's another thing that can open multiple terminals for you? It's GSUI. Go check it out. It's a UI and it also has a terminal. And you can actually open an entire folder of projects in the terminal, and you're gonna see them next to each other, whatever. I don't care about iTerm. So everyone is sending the links in the chat right now. Like, fuck me, I told you to post it on Twitter. Anyway, I'm gonna open these last few links. I don't know if I should trust Adil with his Netlify shit, because it seems like something. Sign in with Spotify. What is that? What is this Pastify? Pastify, quick way to create a play. Oh, are you showing me this for paste the list of tracks below? Trust me. Okay, I trust you, but I'm not gonna click sign in with Spotify. Also, you need a hover animation here, because the shadow is not animated. Made a silly game. Oh, I actually played this. This is really cool. Who sent this? Pow. This is super cool. I actually played this. You're gonna play it too. I'm gonna add it in the links. Let me try to do it now. So the idea is to align. You're gonna see what is the idea. You press one letter and you have to align. If you don't align them, you lose the checkboxes. So if I don't align these properly, I'm gonna lose them. Now it's fine. I didn't lose one. I've never made it to the end. Now I have only 3. 3, 2. Come on, you idiot. Bam. I have only 1. Shit. Only 1. Crap. 1. Holy shit, it's working. It's working. Oh my god, I can't believe I built more with 1. I'm gonna make it to the end. Fuck! But this is a super interesting game. It's silly, but it's super interesting. Probably people in the comments are rewriting it. Hey, it's gonna be more performant if you did it with WebAssembly and Reason. Fuck you. What else? Nothing. You haven't sent anything. Tailwind CSS. That's nothing that's happened this week. So Tailwind is not something that happened this week. This shader is really, really cool. Shade. Whoa. Whoa. What? How is this running in the browser? I've seen games with worse water physics. This is trippy. Oh wait, I made it full screen. Okay, there goes my computer. No, kids. No. Wow, this is super, super cool. This is insane. And this is written with code? Jesus Christ, people are crazy. Whoever can write this, you're absolutely out of your mind. Congratulations, you just won programming. Did you still know they're still trying to make Reason happen? Hey, maybe they will. We don't know, but I hate the tweets. In 2020, everyone's gonna write Reason. In 2020, everyone's gonna write state machines. 3 people are writing Reason, 7 people are writing state machines. Anyway, thank you for your links. We were supposed to have a roast section, but I think we're gonna have the roast thing unless someone has something that you want me to roast. A project, whatever it is, I'm gonna pick the first one and I'm gonna go with it. Maybe your landing page, your portfolio, whatever it is, send it right now in the chat. You're gonna get honest feedback and a roast. Then we're gonna move on to the memes of the week. Oh, actually I have to show you my likes of the week. So why am I showing you this? This was supposed to be in a yeah, it's funny. Do British websites use biscuits? Get it? Because British. Did you see those tweets? British people be like, I'm British. So when I saw this and when I read it out loud, I was laughing like a fucking moron. I'm British. It's so silly. Hey, mate, I'm British. Anyway, there was a series of tweets that you can just read out loud and it sounds funny in British, whatever. What else do I have for you? Oh, I have this tweet. No one showed this. Are you serious? This is insane. Matt, you're a wizard. You're a magician. Just look at this shit. And look at the code. First, let's look at the demo, and then we're going to look at the code. I can click something, and it just animates into another thing. Even though the list of things, it's here, and the other thing is wherever it is, animated presence. I think it's here or something. I don't know. How is the PC build going? I'll show you in a second. So you just use animate presence and shared magic motion and motion for all of these things, and you just give them a magic index or ID or whatever it is, and then ba-bam, magic. This is insane. It doesn't look like it's cancel label, so I cannot easily just click and then click on something else until the animation is done, but it's still insane. I'm gonna put this in the notes. Actually, I already added it in the notes. Fucking crazy. I like this tweet. Somebody made a dad's on a call indicator with whatever this Arduino, Bamburino thing is. Add a fruit. What is this thing? Yeah, some geeky shit, but it's awesome. Dad status, meeting in progress, and wearing headphones. I want to build this. I actually ordered myself this. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I ordered a sign like this, and I'm gonna automate it with IFTT and Twitch. So I'm gonna say every time I'm streaming on Twitch, the sign's gonna light up outside of my room. So my girlfriend and the dog can see the sign and be like, oh, he's streaming. I should get the fuck out of here. I shouldn't bark. So this is super cool. I would love if I had the skills to build this, but I don't. I'm gonna leave it in the notes if someone actually wants to build themselves something like this. Next up, this was a funny tweet that I saw. What are you working right now? I'm not working on anything right now. Right now we're seeing what's new in Webdev. Fixing Node.js bugs while my neighbors are having sex. This is the life. I was laughing so much. Just imagine someone crammed in a tiny apartment, no headphones, and just having to debug. Well, fun, right? What else do I have for you? This was super cool. So before, I bought this thing, the Stream Deck thingy, because it's programmable. So you can make it like, it's a thingy with buttons, and you can program them to have whatever layout you want. They can be animated. Right now I see how many people are watching this stream and so on. So I bought it for streaming. But I actually thought of doing this, but this would be useful only for static one-time things. You cannot make this dynamic. So this however this thing is pronounced, Sateshi keypads, Sateshi keypad. You can buy this thing for like $30-40, whatever it is, $39 now. I think it's cheaper on other websites, whatever. And then you can print yourself stickers, and you can use Keyboard Maestro or whatever to program this thing for a particular program that you need. Like this guy made it for Sketch. You can make it for video editing or whatever. I'm actually thinking of getting one as an addition to the Stream Deck, just to control my windows. So at any point of time, I need like 9 buttons for moving my windows left, right, and so on. So I might get one of these. I just read the Amazon reviews, are not that good. So this is a super interesting idea. If you have tablet, you can do your own Stream Deck. So what I'm doing right now is my actual Stream Deck is used for streaming, and I have my phone acting as a Stream Deck for controlling my lights and other things. So yeah, before you buy a Stream Deck, you can pay a subscription to Elgato, and it's actually super cheap. And it's gonna make your phone a Stream Deck. And now you can control the layout of these buttons from your computer. So now I'm kind of have like one real Stream Deck and my phone as another Stream Deck, which is cool. Or if you have a tablet lying around, you can just, I don't know, Elgato Stream Deck iOS, or I don't know how expensive is this subscription. Oh, Jesus, let's see. Anyway, I'm gonna add this in the notes if you want it. It should say something here. How much is it? $2.99 per month or $25. So I don't know what's better to buy. If you're planning on using it heavily, I would buy a Stream Deck instead of paying them a subscription. But it's nice to have. What else? What else do I have for you? Yeah, they released a new Expo release. I haven't used Expo in a long time, but it might be interesting for some of you. Well, probably if you're using Expo, you're gonna know what it has, and you're gonna know about the updates. Still, I wanted to mention it. I already saw this tweet from Adam. I'm gonna add it in my notes about using SQL with Next.js. If you actually missed the beginning of the stream, I'm gonna show it now. Yeah, so this is your React component in Next.js. This is your get server-side props, and here you can just have a connection to your database and actually get things from your database. Super nice. Next, rocks. What else do I have? Yeah, my tweet got 23,000 likes. What the fuck? I actually plugged in my song here for the Corona diss track. 23,000 likes for a Zoom background of The Office. So I actually have it here. Well, bam, there it is. I'm using this background. If you want this background, I'm gonna put it in the notes. What are the notes? You're gonna get all of the notes. You're gonna get all of the links after the end of the stream. Everything that I found out during the stream, you're gonna get it in a nice list. So if you go to GitHub/kitsess/twivdev and you start this repo, get notifications, whatever, I'm gonna post a markdown document like this one with all the links of today's stream. So that's the Zoom background. And I have two more things. I didn't know this. I haven't thought of this. Like I only have 6-7 masks left at home, and this is super useful. You can make a mask without any sewing, without anything. You just need 2 rubber bands, and you can do this life hack to make your own mask that's washable and stuff. Like this is a genius solution. I love this. Anyway, I'm gonna add this if you need to make your own mask. If you want to go grocery shopping or whatever, this is super useful. And one last thing that I saw is making a mask. Like this is next level. This is a mask made out of a shirt. So just look at this ninja. Holy shit, this is so epic. He's just gonna wrap it around the head, and then he is going to just put it like this. And well, bam, super protected. Like you're not 100% protected. This is not an N95 mask, but if it can save your ass while going grocery shopping, you might as well check that out.
It's very easy.
Alrighty, I think those are my likes for the week. I don't have any more likes. So did someone plug in something for roasting? No, you didn't. Alright, so last thing we're gonna do before ending this is the try not to laugh challenge. So I'm gonna open Programmer Humor and I'm gonna see the memes of the week. I'm gonna put on my super serious face. Whoop, wabam. Not laughing anymore. If I laugh, I lose. And I'm not gonna laugh at dumb programming memes. Okay, I'm better than that. If you have funny shit for me, send it in the chat. I'm not gonna laugh. Outlasted the expectations. Unsupported years set on the phone. The application can only handle years from 2004 to 2014. Not funny. If Microsoft developed Westworld. I haven't watched Westworld, so no idea. What is this? Here's the Brit meme tweet. Oh yeah, I laughed with this so much. It has 1 million likes. I'm not gonna put it. I'm gonna add it here. If you want, no, I'm not gonna add it here. You already added it there, so if someone wants to watch it,
it's
just
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, innit?
Innit?
Come on, British people, don't get
British
offended
people
by this.
watching Spider-Man be like,
we are
Peter
aiming to have your accent. It's not like mocking it. Peter Parker.
Parker. Like, can I get a
bottle of water? No. Come on, this one is funny. If you want to say, can I get a bottle of water, just read this. Can I get a bottle of water? Fucking funny.
British people get mad and be like, are you?
It's funny because it works. When you read it out loud, it's, are you fucking stupid? Fucking stupid. Yo kids, too bad you didn't try out Taco. It only needs a repo scope token because we can't do too many requests without an actual token. Yeah, I know. It's just like I don't want to do all of that shit in the middle of a stream. And I'm just telling you honestly, as a user, most of the users will be turned off. And unless you explain that in a super clear way in Taco, hey buddies, we're not going to use your token, not a lot of people are going to install it. So just honest feedback. Take it as an honest feedback from a user. Oh, this is fucking cool. It's not funny, but it's cool. Yeah. Maybe you can do something like Octotree, make it free until a certain amount of requests, or not free, just do some magic with your tokens. And then when that when that's gone, just ask the user to add a token. When front end is ready before back end. Not funny. You Google a bug, someone has the bug, the post is from 15 years ago, there's a solution. Jesus Christ, I wanted something funny. If you don't mind sharing, what could we do to improve? Object. Okay. Job experience levels, not gonna watch that. Please enter your phone number. Oh, people are still doing this. They were funny when they were out the first time. I laughed at this, I'm not gonna lie. I saw it and I laughed because this is my working position. Even though I have like a nice ergonomic chair, all of this shit, I have my leg somewhere on the microphone stand, so I'm never in a proper. But that wasn't a laugh. Like a laugh is it's not a laugh. So this is just letting air out of your nose. Any positive news related to Corona? Yeah, now I can officially dance when my code is working and cry if it's not because I'm working from home. Earlier I used to hide my feelings. This is not funny. Taking a CS major. Okay, I glanced at the end. Fuck, I'm gonna laugh at this one. Taking a CS minor. Come on, it's fucking funny. It's fucking... these fucking assholes. Like, I see this hate on on these tutorials all the time, but there's not a person on earth who hasn't learned from these tutorials. And it's not like the accent is not understandable. Like, come on, don't be assholes. But this meme is funny. Skip the CS minor and skip the bootcamp. Just oh, fucking idiots. I think if there's some statistic, I think people from India are among the top content producers regarding programming on YouTube. So, Tajib Damani, you made a funny meme, but you're an asshole, and I'm an asshole for laughing at it. I don't know. Like, you cannot even laugh at funny shit nowadays. Everything is. This subreddit sucks. Kinda, but everyone is stealing. Like, try this. Go save an image from here, post it on Twitter. People are gonna retweet it. That's how it works. Train engineers trying to name a variable. Temp. Absolutely. With the lockdown, you'll have some time to rest. I'm a software engineer. Okay. Prepare for trouble and make it double trouble. Okay. Guys, literally only one thing and it's fucking disgusting. Introducing dark mode for stack. Come on, I already laughed. I already lost the challenge. Are you saying you're a CSS major and you're still confused by how C++? Yeah, I'm tired of pretending I don't. Okay, I already lost the challenge. I think I'm gonna... Let's scroll some more. There is a chance. I love you. Sorry, I have a boyfriend. Sudo, I love you. Password for root. Okay. Python one-liner. 100 lines C library. Okay, these are terrible. So I'm just gonna go... That's the final boss. Mark's profile. If I survive this, it's better than surviving the subreddit, because Mark is actually posting funny tweets. So let's see what Mark has for us. I'm gonna try not to laugh. I'm gonna do my best. What did you work on yesterday? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear a question, Yvonne. Okay, let me repeat the question. No, that's okay. Let's move to another one then. Okay. I'm really getting used to work from home. My home office is already better than my setup at work. This could be a problem. Just realized that thanks to coronavirus, I finally got that corner office. Okay, memes, Mark. We need memes from you, nothing else. We don't want your smart opinions. We don't want to know what you think about the climate. Just post memes, buddy. When you're talking to someone on Zoom but their connections keep dropping out, a communications disruption could mean only one thing: invasion. Okay. Unpopular opinion: Star Wars Episode 1 is criminally underrated. Couldn't care less about Star Wars. No memes. Board JS dev, pointless ESLint rules. Oh, this is sad. This is not true. This is everyone who's using ESLint. Seriously. I'm gonna add that to the notes. So every time you actually use ESLint, you're gonna think about this meme. You're gonna feel bad, okay? Because you're setting up shitty rules for yourself. Working from home for a few weeks. Working from home for 18 months. Okay. Yeah, this is so true. Spring allergies, coronavirus, seasonal flu. I feel like this right now. I have a runny nose. I'm coughing from time to time. I feel tired, all of this shit. But I'm getting spring allergies. I'm getting spring fatigue. I might be getting the flu. I just hope that it's not the left Spider-Man. I just hope so. I saw this. This was funny. Not gonna laugh now. Agile coach, developers, Scrum. Alright. That's it. That's the end of the memes. Oh my god. Before we start wrapping up the stream, we're gonna do a little AMA now for a couple of minutes. Go check out cz.co. It's a browser for developers. We're building it. We're releasing the craziest update ever. All of these companies and probably more companies, I cannot keep track, are using it right now. We're releasing an epic update this week, so go check out cz at cz.co. Go follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/dkitse. Go watch the latest vlog, youtube.com/kitse. What else? Follow this Twitch channel if you're not watching on Twitch TV, dkitse. And I think those are the plugs that I have. Now we can do a little AMA. And we're gonna wrap this up. I should have wrapped it up now. Come on, I'm tired to do an AMA now. Come on, Kitse. Why do you do that to yourself? Well, let's do a little AMA. Like, I'm gonna take 3 questions and then I'm out. You have anything, no matter how stupid. The link for notes, yeah, that's great. The link for notes is gonna be this one. You can find all of the notes on my GitHub. I'm gonna worst UI trend and why. Ooh, that's a tough one. I cannot think of one right now. I think people are going too much into the neomorphism thingy with the shadows, and I think they're gonna take it in a wrong direction, and actually it's gonna look shittier than the original author of that's intended for it to look. So I think that's the worst trend. PC build, MobX or Redux. Come on, I'm not gonna answer that one. You know what I think. What should I tell you about the PC build? The parts are not there yet. I'm building a crazy PC. So I don't know. What do you want to know about that? I already posted the parts somewhere. So if you care about my PC, I'm actually gonna copy this PC part picker. When you say Netflix is using CZ, what do you mean? Like one of their devs is using it? Some of the teams are their entire teams, so Netflix has multiple teams and stuff. And some of them, they're just like couple developers using it. But for me, like the bar was like, even if one developer is using it, I'm putting that logo, I'm getting that cloud. So that's how that works. But they're actually, most of them are actually bigger teams, not one developer, because they're getting the team license or whatever. Do you want to know anything about the PC? Who said that? Aussie boy, yeah. You said anything, yeah. Okay, makes sense. Do you find it offensive when people say, oh, come on, I meant asking regarding web dev. Don't ask me that shit. What do you feel about negativity in a fulfilling problem? What core use CZ? CZ is using Electron, Mobic State, React, and so on. But at the end, we're rendering Chromium engine, so it's not simulating other engines and stuff. Anyway, I think that's enough. I'm a little bit tired. I want to wrap this up. So thank you everyone who stayed. If someone stayed for the entire stream, that's almost 2 hours. You're amazing. So thank you very much for that. We're doing it again next week, Saturday, 4 p.m. CET. Make sure to follow this Twitter account. And I will see you. I'm going to stream some gaming tonight or tomorrow. So I guess I'll see you tonight or CST. Wait, I'm gonna go back for that. So we're gonna get this straight. Was it? Really enjoy the stream. Have a nice day. Thank you. Have a nice day too. Do I say? Oh, now it's summertime. Well, fuck me. Can't we have like a universal one that works both? No, we can't. Like I have to specify it now. So I have to edit the profile here. Add CEST. Right? Fucking hell. UTC +2 now. Is it? Maybe I'm just gonna put. Oh, actually, I put a link here. This is the time. Like, if you click here, you can type in your city and you can choose your city. If you're in Abidjan, for you it's gonna be 2 p.m. So yeah, go to this link. I'm gonna actually remove this. And add time and just click here to convert your time. Okay, I'm never gonna say the timeout again because now I'm thinking too much about time zones. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you. I don't know, probably tomorrow. See you. Bye.